Okay, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to AllLegalFetti Presents Season 2. I'm your man, Fetti, and let me tell you, I'm coming out the gate swinging this season. We're stepping it up, we're growing, and most importantly, we're making moves. Today's episode, we're talking about leveling up your business. You started, you got your feet wet, and now you're at the point where it's time to take it to the next level. But the real question is, how do I even do that? How do I scale my business, build bigger systems, and go from surviving to thriving? That we're going to dive deep into today. Look, when I first started, I thought it was all about hustling harder. I thought the answer was just working more hours and grinding nonstop. But nah, that's the recipe for burnout and not success. Scaling your business isn't just about doing more of the same. It's about working smarter and building systems that work for you. If we break it down into steps, let's go. Step 1, automate what you can. Look, as a solopreneur, you're wearing a million hats, but you can't keep doing everything yourself if you want to grow. Start automating stuff, whether it's social media posts, email marketing, or customer service. There are tools for everything these days. That will save you time and energy so you can focus on the bigger picture. Step 2, build a team. Even if it's just you and one other person, don't wait until you're drowning to bring in help. If you can hire someone to help specific tasks that you're not good at, or just to take things off your plate, whether it's a VA, a social media manager, or a marketing consultant, start building your team early. It'll make your life easier and allow you to focus on scaling. Step 3, reinvest in your business. One of the mistakes I see a lot of entrepreneurs make is pulling all the profits out too soon. You gotta reinvest into your business. Whether that's upgrading your tools, running ads, or creating new content, reinvesting helps you grow and scale faster. Don't get greedy. Grow slow and steady. Now, we're gonna introduce a new segment, the Listener Q&A. It's the first listener Q&A of Season 2. And I love hearing from you guys, DMs and emails and texts. I have some solid questions lined up. First one is from, I'm not going to say the name, T in Atlanta. Fetti, I got a business that's doing okay, but I'm stuck. How do I know when it's time to scale and what steps I should take first? Okay, T, this is a great question. Here's the thing. You know it's time to scale when you got consistent sales, if you have a product that's proven, and if your demand is bigger than what you can handle alone. You've got to ask yourself, personally, can I handle more business without burning out? Have you reached the ceiling? If you're feeling overwhelmed and the demand is there, then it's time to scale. First thing to do, different for each person, but start looking at systems that can help you, whether that's automating processes or hiring help or expanding your market reach. Trying to scale your business but feeling overwhelmed? Meet TNYC Scale Up, the tool designed to help you automate your business and make the right hires at the right time. Get the systems you need to grow faster and smarter. Visit tnycscaleup.com to get started. So I want to talk about what's really holding you back. A lot of times, the reason we're stuck in our business is not because we don't have the right idea or the right hustle. It's because we're scared to take the leap. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of success, or just not knowing how to handle the growth once it comes. Fear is real. Fear is real. The thing is, fear doesn't go away. It just gets quieter the more you face it. If you want to grow, you have to embrace discomfort. You got to learn to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Start taking small risks. Put yourself out there and don't be afraid to fail. In fact, fail forward. Every failure is a lesson. You want to brand like a boss. Something that every entrepreneur needs to nail if you're going to be successful is branding. You might have a great product, a solid business model, but if your brand isn't tight, none of that matters. So let's break down how to build a brand that stands out, connects with your audience, and makes people remember you. Whether you're just starting out or looking to elevate your brand, I got you covered. Here's the thing. Branding is not just about logos and colors. It's about creating an identity for your business, something that resonates with your target audience. A strong brand should tell a story and communicate your values. So I'm going to break this down for you. Step number 1, know your audience. Before you can build a brand, you need to know who you're talking to, what they want, what are their pain points, what makes them tick. Your brand should speak directly to the people who need your product or service. Who need your product or service. Step number 2, you want to be consistent. Your brand needs to be consistent across all platforms. Your website, your social media, your marketing materials, they should all reflect the same look, the feel, and the voice of your brand. When people see your brand, they should immediately know who you are and what you stand for. Step number 3, very important, build an emotional connection. People buy from brands they trust and connect with. Building an emotional connection with your audience by telling your story. Share your values, your struggles, and why you're passionate about what you do. People love supporting businesses that align with their own values. All right, time for another listener question. This one is from Keisha in Miami. She said I could say her name. Fetti, I got a product that I believe in, but my brand feels all over the place. How do I create a brand identity that sticks? Okay, this is a good one. Keisha, it sounds like you need to focus on defining your brand's core message. First, get clear on what makes your business unique. What's your niche? What problem are you solving? Once you've got that, create a visual identity that reflects that message. Colors, fonts, logo. They should all tell the same story. And don't forget your voice. Whether it's casual, professional, or inspirational, your tone should match your brand's personality. Stay consistent and your audience will start to connect with it. Looking to build a brand that stands out? Check out TNYC Brand Craft, the app that helps you define your brand from logo design to messaging. Start creating a brand that speaks to your audience today with TNYC Brand Craft. Now I want to get into some do's and don'ts of branding. When you're building a brand, there are a few common mistakes that can derail your efforts. Let's talk about them. Don't be too generic. You have to stand out. If your brand doesn't have a unique angle, it's going to get lost in the noise. Don't just try to be like everyone else. Be bold, be different. Do be authentic. People can tell when you're being fake. Stay true to yourself, your values, and what you're passionate about. Authenticity is one of the most powerful tools that you have as an entrepreneur. All right, that will be it for today's episode, the first episode of Season 2. If you're struggling with branding, take the time to define who you are, who you're talking to, and what you stand for. And if you're starting out, remember, consistency is key. Trust me, that's why I'm potting. I'll catch you next week with more tips to help you elevate your hustle. Keep grinding, keep building, and remember, your brand is your story. Make it count. Peace.